Most expensive high schools in America. Some of the most expensive high schools in America cost as much as colleges. The high schools you see in Netflix shows like Riverdale or 13 Reasons Why are not the kind of high schools a normal American goes to. The kinds of facilities they show in their shows are not what we used to get in real life. Heck, my locker wouldn't shut in a single try, and some schools offer an Olympic-sized swimming pool in these shows. However, these high schools exist in real life, high schools that offer many interesting facilities. But there's also a high price that you'll have to pay to study in one of these institutions. So let's begin with number 10. We have the MacDuffie School, Granby, Massachusetts. This is a school for the international community, and half of the enrolled students over here are international students coming from over 25 countries. Facilities include a huge cafeteria, a pretty comfortable student center with soft sofas and charging stations just beside those sofas. There are also multiple tennis courts and a huge dorm for students who stay on campus. The tuition fee that they demand for all this is $55,450. At number 9, we have Midland School, California. Midland School tends to make their children more accustomed to the rural lifestyle. They are made to do activities like chopping wood, managing livestock, maintaining the farm, cleaning the windows and the barn, and yes, no cafeterias here as students have to plant and harvest their own food. There's also no janitorial or maintenance staff. The fee? $58,600 a year only. I could do all this for free if I choose to help my grandpa with his old country barn. At number 8, we have St. Andrew's School, Delaware. This boarding high school houses over 300 students, and considering this school is based on a massive 2,200-acre plot, so it's pretty spacious and can easily house everyone while incorporating all of the students' luxuries. Speaking of luxuries, this high school includes a 6-lane crew course, a boathouse, 14 tennis courts, 5 soccer fields, 4 lacrosse fields, an indoor rowing facility, and 9 regulation squash courts. So, if you're into sports, St. Andrews is a great high school to enroll in if you can afford its yearly tuition fee, which is $62,230. At number 7, we have Wasatch Academy, Utah. So, this school calls itself the school for students who belong to Generation Z. So basically, this is a school for students who love to have some adventure during their studies. This Utah-based school has a 6-lane crew course, a boathouse, 14 tennis courts, 5 soccer fields, 4 lacrosse fields, an indoor rowing facility, and 9 regulation squash courts. So, it's pretty facilitated, isn't it? The campus also has some beautiful and spacious classrooms, theaters, and art studios. Students here also study pretty amazing things like 3D animation. Other than that, Wasatch also has an indoor basketball court for their team, which, by the way, is the best high school basketball team in the US. Other than that, this school has a massive and well-equipped gym along with a huge swimming pool. Now let's talk about money, shall we? The yearly tuition fee over here is $62,300, a tad bit more expensive than St. Andrews. At number 6, we have IMG Academy, Florida. Now, the IMG Academy is like a sports paradise for any student in the US. Seemingly, the whole campus looks like an Olympic training facility. Well, IMG Academy is what it looks like, as apart from a private boarding high school, IMG Academy is also a training facility, a well-equipped one. They offer training to students in sports like baseball, basketball, football, golf, lacrosse, soccer, tennis, track and field, and cross country. Along with the massive fields and amazing training facilities, IMG Academy also has a huge gym. If you study here, physical education is going to be a very important part of your class schedule. It's not a school for video gamers. Talking about the fee, it'll cost you $63,000 a year to study in this high school. At number 5, we have the Berkshire School in Sheffield, Massachusetts. This is one of the most beautiful-looking high schools on the list. Like many other expensive high schools on this list, Berkshire also has many athletic facilities on its 400-acre campus. The sports facilities are so good that Nike opts to organize its running camp here every year. Other than the sports facilities, this school also has other extra facilities like a croquet club, a dog walking club, and a bagpipe club. Next up at number 4, we have the Lang School, New York City. So this school is a lot different than other schools we've mentioned in this video. This school doesn't teach students based on a fixed curriculum. Instead, this school only gives admission to gifted students, and they're allowed to learn whatever they want to learn. All high school attendees are given a topic they're passionate about and would love to learn about. You can learn subjects from architectural design to even how to construct an electric car. The tuition fee of the Lang School is a whopping $65,000. My question is that if one has to learn whatever he or she wants to learn, why not learn at home? At number 3, we got the Woodhall School, Bethlehem, Connecticut. So the Woodhall School also promotes unconventional learning. Now, their way of doing it is that they have individualized learning approaches in small classrooms so that every student gets the attention they deserve. When I say small classes, I don't mean 10 or 15 students per class. Every class has just 2 to 5 students, and the course instructor would design his curriculum based on every individual they are teaching. Therefore, the school can only have 42 students at a time. Speaking of the fee, you'll have to pay $74,500 of tuition fee every year to study here. At number 2, we got the Forman School in Litchfield, Connecticut. The Forman School aims only to cater to students who have ADD and ADHD. This high school is based on 125 acres of rural land. Facilities here include an ingenuity lab, a robotics lab, multiple dormitories, tennis courts, athletic centers, and a huge dining hall. The lunchtime at Forman School is quite interesting, as the Lion's Den Bistro offers cooking classes. Therefore, students learn even during lunchtime. Only a few students get to work 6 days a week in the school's kitchen. Monica Geller from Friends would have loved to enroll in this school if she could afford the $78,600 of tuition fees every year. Next up, we have the most expensive high school in the U.S., Shortridge Academy, Milton, New Hampshire. So what's so special about this school? Well, Shortridge Academy calls itself a therapeutic school. What does that mean? So on top of its basic academic programs, Shortridge focuses on its students' behavioral and mental well-being. Every student has their own counselor with whom they can discuss their issues and concerns. These counselors work with the parents of the student to create a proper therapeutic plan. Other than that, students can also take part in different activities like jiu-jitsu, weight training, or nature hiking, along with multiple visual arts and music programs. The yearly tuition fee of this school is $85,000. Looks like mental health is pretty expensive. That's all for today. Hope you liked the video on the most expensive high schools in America, and if you did, press the like button and also subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet. Till then, see you next time.